everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're in day 3. We are in day 3 of the stage success. Oh, I'm tongue twisted. Stage selling success boot camp. That's your assignment today. Say that 5 times fast. Stage selling success boot camp. Welcome back, Leslie. Welcome back, Sarah. Welcome back, Veronique. Welcome back, Wanda. Happy to see some of the faces that have been with us every single day. And if you're new today, welcome. We're so happy to have you. So we're going to get started here in about 1 to 2 minutes. Listen, I have trained you well. Look at the cameras going on. You guys, you're all like, I know how this is going to go down. She going to start getting nasty with us. She going to start telling us to get on camera. So if you were here for the first day, we have an on-camera rule here at Driven Inc. You know why? Because we believe in you. We know that you should be visible. We know that you should be credible. We know that you should be connecting. We know that you should be growing. And you can't do those things if you're hiding out in the corner, if you're not on Zoom. So if this is your first day joining us, we have an on-camera rule here. So Shubha and Roxy and Eileen and Danielle and Benny and Christina and Renee and Kate and Laura and Dolores, we're waiting on you. Go ahead, jump on Zoom. We are waiting on you. We're waiting on you to see your face because Sarah wants to do some business with you, but she can't see you. And Jessica, she wants to join venture with you, but she's not going to join venture with an invisible person. And Sherry Gray is like, come on, let's do this thing, but she can't see you. So jump on camera, everybody. We're going to get started here in just about 1 minute. This is day 3 of the Stage Selling Success Bootcamp. Day 1, we talked about where to speak, how to get speaking gigs and where to speak. Yesterday, I still have it up here. Let me pull this over. Whoops, I had all kinds of meetings this morning, so my office is a train wreck. But this is what we talked about this morning. Yesterday, on what should your speech be? The inspire, educate, ask, motivate. How do you deliver a speech that wows a room, that gets attention, that gets your content delivered? And today we're going to talk about offers, and we're going to talk about making money selling from the stage. We're going to talk about making money. So super excited to jump in and talk about that today. So while we're giving it the last minute to get going, will you jump in the chat if you were with us either yesterday or the day before and share what your biggest aha has been? What has been your biggest aha? Let's see, Sarah saying, what are the calls I made yesterday from the Google search? Call me back. We had an amazing 30-minute conversation about opportunities. I love that. I love that. It works. It works. Somebody's aha was, I'm 48 stages away from making $1 million. And every single person on this Zoom today is 48 stages away from making $1 million. Put 48 in your notebook, put 48 on a Post-it note and stick it all over your office because you are 48 stages away from making $1 million. There's so many companies that need a speaker. Just reach out. Somebody else's aha was the 48. Keep the energy high. The Google search training was excellent. I love that. Don't keynote. Yes, I love that that's somebody's aha because the bottom line is there's not enough money in keynoting. You can make a little bit of money or you can make a lot of money, and I'm into a lot of money and I want you to be into a lot of money. So welcome everybody. If you're just joining us, you are here for day 3 of the Stage Selling Success Bootcamp. If you're not on camera, you're not doing this right. If you're not on camera, you're not serious. If you're not on camera, you're playing at this. I don't care if you're in your car. I don't care if you're eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't care if you did your hair or didn't do your hair. Look at me. I worked out this morning and I was going to change clothes and then I didn't because I realized the shirt I had on, and we're going to do this today. So I thought I'll leave this on and I'll read them this shirt. This shirt is a quote from my friend, Bixby, and I just got off of, I don't know, a couple of hour meeting. Bye. It's my 7-year-old just telling me peace out. He's leaving. Bixby and I just got off of a couple of hour meeting with the legend, Marion Jones. If you don't remember the legend, Marion Jones, 5-time Olympian, was in the WNBA, on the cover of Vogue, Newsweek, Time, household name. She is the legend. She is the incredible Marion Jones. But her quote says, your journey to greatness lies in the midst of discomfort. And we're going to get uncomfortable today because we're going to talk about offers. And we're going to talk about making money selling from stage, and we're going to talk about money. And if you are here and you're serious about making money, you are going to take notes. You are going to be on camera. You are going to be committed, and you are going to be ready and willing, because I'm in this to make money. Let me tell you why I'm in this to make money. I'm in this to make money because the more money you make, the bigger difference you can make. If you want to argue that with me, let's go toe to toe. I will win. Here's a quote that you should write down. Money is not the most important thing in the world, but it touches everything that is. And the person who said money doesn't buy happiness never had any. And let me tell you what I mean. Of course, money doesn't make you happy, but money makes a lot of problems go away, right? You have a health issue, you've got money to take care of yourself, it makes it easier. You've got a family issue, money helps it. You've got a business issue, money helps it. And speaking is the fastest path to cash. It is the fastest way to make money, right? And yeah, I said this yesterday, Tony. Thank you for repeating that. Money is not for buying things, it's for changing things. So I want all of you to want to be rich speakers. I want all of you to be speakers who are focused on let's make money because that makes a difference for me. It also is a measuring stick. Write that down. Money is nothing more than a measuring stick. It measures how much impact you're making. That's a writer downer, everybody. Money is a measuring stick, and it simply measures how much impact you are having. So if you're just joining us today, day 3 is the first time you were able to join us live. Put me in the chat. I want to welcome our new folks today who was not able to be with us for the last couple of days, but they are here today. Put me in the chat. Hello, Williams. Hello, Eileen and Amy and Cindy and Eva and Kate. Welcome. If this is your first day with us, just throw me in the chat because I want to see who our new folks are. Jerry from Minnesota. Welcome. Welcome, everybody who's just joining us today. So happy to have you. Let me tell you how you can access the recordings from the last couple of days. So if you weren't here day 1 and day 2, or you were here and you just want to go back and you want to rewatch, in our Driven Entrepreneurs Facebook group, you all have access to become a member of that. It's a totally free group where we share tons of wonderful content. We're streaming live into there. So you will have access to yesterday and the day before. So if you missed anything, jump in there. I'm going to do a quick recap now, and then we're jumping into today's content. So day 1, we talked about where to get speaking gigs. Remember, you can book stages, you can build stages, or you can buy stages. If you are booking stages, it means you are reaching out, you're finding places that need speakers for luncheons and conferences and events and summits and workshops, and you are booking yourself to speak. Go back and watch the recording where I teach you the Google matrix of exactly what to put in Google to book yourself for speaking gigs. There's 7,000 meetings a day just in the US and Canada that need a speaker, and there is a simple way to research those to get yourself in the door. Yesterday, we talked about, this is the framework. Remember, there is no formula. If any of you have ever been to a speaker training and they said, we're going to give you a template of how to write a speech, they are liars, because there is no template to great speaking. There's a framework, but you don't want a template. You want to be conversational. You want to be captivating. But here's the framework. Inspire, educate, ask, motivate. Inspire, educate, ask, motivate, right? Yeah, team member, can somebody drop the link to the Driven Facebook group? That's a great idea, Michelle. If the team will do that, if you're not already in there, you can ask to join, just a few questions to answer, and then we'll get you there. So team is dropping it right now. Inspire, educate, ask, and motivate. In the inspire section, you have a whiplash. A whiplash is a really important part of your talk where you get attention in the room in a short amount of time. You want to make people feel something. I don't care if you make them feel angry, if you make them feel happy, if you make them feel like laughing, if you make them feel contemplative, but you've got to make them feel something. And you establish the problem that you solve in your speech, and then you tease the solution. In educate, this is where you're taking them from problem to solution, typically with 3 strategic tips that they can use to solve the problem they have. This is your content. This is probably what you're all really good at. This is your content. Then The ask is where you make the offer. We're really going to focus on that today. So I won't say much there because that's what we're going to focus on. But you've got to have a buy-in. You've got to establish the problem again, the solution, the benefits, the features, and the investment. And you can have a free offer or a paid offer. The majority of my clients who make big money mainly make free offers. They go out and they speak and they make free offers that brings leads to a conversation with them. And then they're able to move them into one of their products, programs, or services. And then the motivate piece is a part of the ask. These really, really tie together. And this is where you have a bonus, a limiter, and a bow tie to end your speech. So we're going to teach today on the ask and the motivate, the offer and the urgency. And, you know, you've got to deliver a great talk. But I have heard a lot of people deliver great speeches before, and they haven't made an offer. They haven't made an offer. So what is an offer? An offer is how you turn a speech into money. Write that down, please. An offer is how you turn a speech into money. And if you're not making an offer, right? If you're not making an offer, you are in a place and in a position in which your speech is just a monologue. It's just you talking to yourself. It's just you saying things, but you're not getting anything out of that. So when you go to make an offer, there are two types of offers you can make. You can make a free offer, or you can make a paid offer. Now, in making a free offer or a paid offer, there's different times for different scenarios. So let's start by talking about that. So a lot of you don't want to start off making a paid offer. Obviously, making a paid offer is, it's a higher hill to climb. A free offer is a little bit easier to do. Now, I will also tell you this. The hardest thing in the world to sell is something free. Write that down. So it's not like making a free offer is a slam dunk. As a matter of fact, a lot of people make free offers and confuse people. They kind of muddy it. We're going to sort all of that out today. But a paid offer and a free offer, I will do both. I go out into the world and do both of these. I have made, if I'm speaking for 60 to 75 minutes, 60 to 90 minutes, which is what I typically do, I have made offers up to about $4,000 or $5,000. You're not going to make an offer much over $4,000 or $5,000 with only 60 to 90 minutes. I make free offers all the time, right? So it just depends on the scenario. Ideally, you're out of the world doing a combination of both. That's what's going to give you the best results. But I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about the free offer today, because that's what the majority of you will do. And you can take the same content that I teach you today and apply it to a paid offer. So every time you go out and speak, you want to make an offer. There's not a single speech you will ever give that you don't have an offer in it. And what you're going to create is your fabulous free offer. Your FFO, your fabulous free offer, right? Fabulous free offer. And that fabulous free offer is really the linchpin in everything. It's the, how do I say this? It's kind of the bridge between using speaking as an amazing strategy and actually generating revenue from it. Now, here's what most of you are doing. And I'm probably going to use somebody today as an example to actually teach this. Most of you are selling vitamins to people who need a painkiller. And I want you to write that down. Most of you are selling vitamins to people who need a painkiller. Let me talk about what I'm talking about. So I think I have a picture. Hold on. Hold on, I'm going to show you a picture. I think it's on my laptop. So this was about a month ago. Yeah, it's right there. Hold on. So about a month ago, I had can everybody see that? I had a moment. I've never had a tooth issue in my life, and I ended up with a horrible tooth infection. It swole my lymph node I don't have to tell you the details. Anybody that's ever had this, I have never experienced pain like this in my life. I have a very high pain tolerance. I did like 10,000 steps around my dining room table. Like I couldn't sit down, I couldn't lay down, I couldn't talk. I was pacing, just waiting to get to the dentist. So I finally get to the dentist that morning and I go in and I'm in severe pain. If he had looked at me and said, you know what we're going to do? We need to get you some vitamin C. We're going to give you some vitamin C. I would have punched him in the groin and burnt his office down. Let me just tell you, that's the level of pain I was in. What he said was, I want to look at things, but you're in so much pain. Why don't I just go ahead and start numbing you? Right? Let me go ahead and start numbing you, and then I'll look at things when I do this. And what I wanted to do was French kiss him. That would have hurt too bad. I wouldn't have done that. But I was like, yes, I needed a painkiller, right? I had actually gone to the ER the night before and I've never taken a narcotic in my life, and they gave me oxycodone. I said, can you take it all at once? Like, do you take the bottle at once? They said, no, you take one at a time. Nothing. It didn't even touch it. That's the level of pain I was in. So this is what's happening with most of you. Your clients and customers are in deep pain. They're in trauma, they're in drama, they're in fear, they are in it's a problem. Like they're having a major problem that's keeping them up at night, just like my toothache was keeping them up at night. And you're delivering a vitamin. You're delivering a make yourself feel better. You're delivering a grow your business. They're not laying in bed at night thinking about growing their business. They're thinking about, if I don't get another client, I will have to go get a job, right? Your language has to be urgent. Your language has to be that of a painkiller. So there are 4 elements that go into a fabulous free offer, right? There's 4 elements that go into a fabulous free offer. And those elements are a painkiller title, a clear value, a urgency, and a specific action. I teach a couple more elements in this when I have longer with you, but this is what we're going to get to today. So what I want to hear from today is someone here that has been doing some speaking. You've done a little bit of speaking. You've gone out and made a free offer, but it isn't really getting you the results. Like you go out and you make a free offer, and in making that free offer, it's like, oh, I'm speaking to 20 people, 30 people, and I'm only getting a couple of people who are taking me up on my free offer. So I want to hear from someone who's out there speaking, but they're not necessarily getting big results for their when they offer their freebie. So raise your hand if that's you. I'm going to give everybody 30 seconds or so. I want to hear from a few people. So raise your hand if that is you. You go down to the bottom of the screen. You can go to raise hand, or you can go to reactions, and it will raise your hand for you. So I just want to get as many people as I can. I want to get a wide variety. So jump in and share that if that's you. And I use that opportunity to blow my nose. Thank you. Okay, Camille. I see you, Camille. All right, I'm gonna go to Camille. So Camille, tell everybody who you are and what you do.
So I work with mid-level career professionals who are stuck or feeling overwhelmed in their career, and they want to create a second chapter. They just don't know how.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is you're a career coach for mid-level career people who are stuck, burnt out, don't know how to take the next step, and they're wanting to advance their career and be happier and have better lives in it. Is that correct?
That's it. Yes.
Okay, great. So you're doing some speaking, Camille, right? Like you've gone out and spoken, and then you get to the place where you make your offer. Can you, I know probably when you make that free offer, maybe it takes you 5 minutes, maybe it takes you 7 minutes. Can you condense it to kind of share with us what you say to people and how you make that free offer? Do it in about 90 seconds, a minute to 90 seconds if you can. Just walk us through how you make the offer and what your offer is and what you say.
Okay, so you feeling out of control, unable to navigate, don't know how to figure out the next steps, and there's no escaping. You've tried this, you've tried that. Are you tired? And then I always ask them from 1 to 10, how tired are you?
Yeah.
And if you're ready for more, click more. And then they always raise their hand more. And from there, I click over into what if I could show you a way that you could eliminate overwhelm, get more clarity, and a 3-step process for how you discover what it is that is your next. And you could do it in record time without leaving your current job. How many of you would be ready for that?
Okay.
And then they again get another answer.
Yeah.
So you want me to go?
Yeah. And then what's the offer?
So the offer is, first of all, how many of you would like to know exactly what's holding you back from moving into that next chapter and getting the clarity that you need? And they'll say yes. And so then I offer a free call, bust through your uh, block around not knowing what it is that's next. So I haven't named it because this is actually a new call that I do.
That's fine.
But it,
Okay. And keep
yeah,
going. So you say.
yeah. And in this call, I can help you pinpoint exactly what's keeping you stuck in overwhelm. And I can pinpoint and help you move through that, create a 3-step plan for moving forward in the next 90 days. How many of you want that? And usually people will raise their hand. I only have 5 of those calls because this is individualized. This is a $1,000 call. I do this and I can help you in about 40 minutes know exactly what's keeping you stuck. And then people say yes.
Okay. Okay, great. Great. So you did some really good things in there. And here I can show you where your challenge is. So let me point out what she did well because you want to copy some of this. So she did establish a value. She said it was $1,000 call, but it was a gift to all of you. So that's really good because she established value. She said what the value was. People don't know the value unless you tell them. She did say it's for 5 people only, right? That was really good. She created urgency, right? This is limited to a certain amount of people. You did not, and maybe you just didn't have time to, she did not tell me a specific action. Like, do I click a link? Do I come to the back of the room? Whatever, and you may just have not gotten to that. She did play with time frame. I think she said in like 40 minutes, we're gonna you can have all of this, but where the reason this probably isn't working because you've got a lot of good things going on, right? You've out of the 5 that I've written, you did 3 pretty well. But probably the reason you're not getting the result that you want to get is because you do not have a painkiller title, right? You don't have a painkiller title and you continue to use a lot of words that were around like blocks. And at the end of 40 minutes, you're going to have a 3-step strategy. Remember, nobody is laying in their bed miserable thinking about blocks or 3-step strategies. Those are jargon words. Those are process words. So Camille, what I would ask you is, what is it that the people that you work with want? What do they want?
What they want is meaning and fulfillment.
Yeah.
And they want to feel like they're making a difference in the next chapter. They
Okay.
don't want a job.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Okay, give me a
So,
second.
yeah, and most of these are professionals like lawyers and engineers and people who are already like successful and they just want their next chapter to make a difference.
Yeah.
And they don't want to overwhelm themselves doing it.
And what are they saying their pain is?
I feel so stuck.
No, they're not saying that. Stuck is just a word. They're stuck around me. I want specifics.
Okay, so they say, I know I'm destined for more, something is missing, and I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I feel directionless. Um, I know I'm supposed to make more of a difference. I just don't know what it is.
Okay. What was the name of your session again that you shared?
I haven't really named this
Well,
one.
whatever you said. You said
Yeah,
the
sometimes I call it a next chapter breakthrough call.
okay, next chapter breakthrough call. You said something about blocks today.
Yeah, a blind spot breakthrough call. I've used
Okay.
that before.
Blind spot. Okay. So all of those things, like people aren't thinking, oh, if I only knew what my blind spot was. They're not thinking, oh, if I only could have a breakthrough, right? But you said they're talking about what is my destiny, right? Like what am I destined to do? Why do I feel so directionless? So I take those real words because that's the pain, that's the toothache. That's the toothache for them. And I give them a from directionless to destiny call.
Ooh.
Right? Now I'm hitting the pain really hard. That tooth is hurting and I'm tapping it with a hammer. And I'm going, I've got Novocaine, and it's your destiny because that's what you're all wanting to know. Like, what am I really destined to do? Right? Who am I destined to do it with? How am I destined to do it? Right? So what the challenge I think you're having is that you don't have a painkiller title, and it's the most important list is that you're not addressing what their real issue is. Does everybody see this? Can I get a thumbs up in the camera if this was helpful to all of you? Right? This is what you need to do. So Camille, is that an aha for you?
Big aha. Title
Yeah.
makes a huge difference.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Okay, good. Awesome. Awesome. All right. I also saw Tony, your hand is raised. Tony, why don't you tell us what it is you do?
Is it Tony? My Tony, or there's another Tony?
Yes, you.
Okay, perfect. I actually do childcare. I just started a business, and I'm don't have kids at the moment, but I've been walking around, dropping off flyers and talking to a lot of like business owners and just people at home. Like I drop off flyers, and I let them know that I just started a daycare, and I care for children that are ages from 6 months up to 13 years old.
Okay. And what's the biggest concern that people have?
That it seems like I still don't have a client, and it's been a few months, so I feel like it's probably the fact that I'm new
Yeah.
and I
Okay.
still don't have children, so they're probably wondering if they should be the first parent to drop off their child.
Yeah.
And so I'm
So that's a great thing. So we want to get parents where they are. So here's something you could do, right? If you feel like your biggest fear is maybe safety, right? Because you're new, you
Mhm.
don't have kids, you could do I'm making up the number, you have to know the number, but a 27-point safety, child safety evaluation. And you can
Okay.
run through 27 different points with the parents of like safety in their room, safety in the home, safety in the car. So, right. And you're like, and this is what I do when I bring children into my care, right?
Mhm.
So you do something like that. So you lead with the fear. Everybody write that down. You
Mm.
lead with the fear. If the fear is safety, that's what you lead with, right? So you address
Mm.
that right out. Of course, you could put a value on this, create urgency and all of that. Do you see how you could do that? So instead
I
of passing out flyers that say, hey, do you want your kid to, do you want me to take care of your kid? You pass out flyers that say, hey, I am a service provider for infants and children, and I do a complimentary 27-step safety evaluation of your home, your car, and and the room of your child. And in that, we could also talk about if you were looking for childcare.
So I would have to go to their houses.
You might be able to do a Zoom. It maybe just be a questionnaire, right? You may be able
Okay.
to Zoom with them and just ask questions. You'll have to figure out how you work that out. But the
Okay.
point is you lead with the fear. Lead with the
So I do have a question. I've had a few tours to come to my place, and I don't know how to put that urgency into like,
So you could do that a few ways. You could
okay.
offer, you may be in a position to get this up and running that you say, listen, I am going to do the first month free for my first 3 children. Why? Because I'm
Hmm.
establishing myself. I'm setting it up. Like you could say like there's a $150 materials fee, right? Because that'll take care of some of the things
Yes.
that I have to have. But the reason I'm doing that is I want 3 great testimonials. I want 3 families who
Mm.
say, oh my gosh, she's the best. And I am going to be the best. You are going to be so pleased at the end of that month. You are going to want to stay with me forever, but I'm just charging a materials fee for the first 3 students.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
And that's that urgency, right? You all have to find ways in your free offer and in your paid offers to have a certain level of urgency, right?
Hmm.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you so much, Tony. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. I want you to all be thinking about this for yourself, right? So what is the painkiller title? How can I have a title that gets people to go, oh my God, how does she know that's what hurts on me so bad? Right? A clear value. You establish a value. This is normally $300, but it's a gift to the first 7 of you. This is normally $1,000, but it's a gift to the first 10 of you. The urgency is put a limiter on it. Put a limiter time frame or a limiter number. You heard Camille do a limiter number. She said only for the first 5 of you. Sometimes I'll say this is for 15 minutes and then it's done. So you get it now at 15 minutes or you don't get it. The specific action is always to say, I'm dropping a link. You guys that were here yesterday saw me do this. I'm dropping a link in the chat, right? So please click this link. It's going to take you through to fill everything out and you're going to be set in under 3 minutes. So so if you say join me in Florida, people are going to say Tampa or Orlando, right? You have to tell people exactly what to do and people take that for granted. So are they clicking a link? Are they meeting you in the back of the room? Are they putting their name on a sign-up sheet? What are they doing? Be specific. And then you do want to have a time frame. So you want to say, right? Like we're going to get on this call. At the end of this call, within a half an hour, you're going to have exactly what you need to do over the next 7 days. Did you see how I hit multiple time frames? We're only going to need 30 minutes together on a call, and you're going to know what to do over the next 7 days, right? So bottom line is give time frames because people like to know, is this going to take forever? Is this going to take an hour? Is this going to take me a week? What is this going to take me? And the more you can shrink the time frame, the more urgency you create for people to join you. So this is how you move into your offer from a speech. So from that educate piece where you're talking about the core concepts and the content that you create, you're going to say, right? You want to bridge to that. Camille exemplified this very well earlier. She's been a client of mine before. She exemplified this earlier really well where she was saying like, how many of you, are ready to be done with being sick and tired of not wanting to go to your job? Everybody's saying yes. She knows these people want what she has to offer. And how many of you feel like you're just going to a job, but you're not headed towards your destiny? Wow, everybody raises their hands again. She knows they're ready for this offer. Well, I have an opportunity for you that is going to solve your directionless issue. And we're going to hit you and head you towards your destiny. This is my from directionless to destiny session. And in that session, we're going to boom, 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 right? She shares that bridge. She makes the offer. And then at the end of that, of course, she's being very specific with telling them what to do. The link is here and you better type in the link quickly. And I'll tell you why you need to type in the link quickly is because I only have 5 sessions. I wish I could do a session with every single person here, but that's just not possible because I'm one person. So the 7 of you that this is the most urgent for, the 7 of you that you need this the most, right? Please jump in. It's going to be first come, first serve. urgency, specificity, clarity. She put a value to it, right? It gives you everything you need to get, right? Everything you need to get. So I'm going to actually show you how I do this. I'm going to show you how I do this. So if you've been with us the last couple of days, but you haven't stepped into the Captivate event, pay attention. If this is your first day joining us, you really want to pay attention. I'm going to share an opportunity with you, and I'm going to share a bonus with this. This opportunity is going to blow your mind. It's a no-brainer if you haven't heard me share it yet. And every single one of you on here needs to be a yes and needs to step in. If you are serious about growing your business, if you are serious about making multiple 6 or 7 figures, I have a resource for you to do that. But I have a bonus today, and this is a brand new bonus. So if you joined us over the last 2 days of the program, don't worry, I'm going to give you this bonus. You're already going to get it. But if you are just joining us today, I have a bonus, and I'm going to pre-tell you how many people are getting the bonus. I don't usually do that, but I want you to be set up for success. And a whole list of you told me this was your first day joining us today. There's going to be 11 bonuses only. So do this. Everybody go like this to the camera. What we're doing is finger exercises for typing. We're going to, when I share this with you, you're going to type quickly. These are finger exercises. But I want to share with you exactly how we can go deeper on your free and paid offers, how you can write your speech in just a few days, how you can see exactly how to book yourself for gigs, how you can become captivating. My energy level, I'm going to teach you how to have this energy level for yourself, so that I just want to tell you, we have 140 people on today. Day one, we had 158, I think, on. These are extraordinary numbers for a challenge, for a 3-day masterclass. Any of you that go to other 3-day masterclasses, day 3 usually has 40% of day 1. We have only lost 16 or 18 people in this all. Why? My energy. Why? My specificity. Why? My content. Why? I'm captivating you with great content and with my personality, and you keep coming back. Can I get a thumbs up if that's a true? Can I get a hell yeah in the chat if you're like, yeah, I came day 1 and I was like, damn, I want to see what's day 2, so I came back. And now I'm here day 3. So give me a hell yeah in the chat if that is for you, right? That's exactly what I'm going to teach you to do in my 3-day event, right? Also, I'm going to scroll screens. Share with me today if you've had at least one aha, that you know you're doing something back-asswards, as my mama would say. My mama would say, well, Suzanne, you're doing it back-asswards. That's why it's not working. So give me a thumbs up in the screen if you've had at least one aha today, that you could do something different that's going to make a big impact and change. Well, if you got one aha today, imagine, we've been doing this 39 minutes today. Imagine spending 3 days with me where I am going to walk you through all of the content to become a 7-figure speaker. We are going to use our 7-figure speaker path map, and you're going to need everything. You're going to have everything you need. I'm going to teach you how to take one story and turn it into your content for an entire year. I'm going to teach you how to get leads in 3 different ways from speaking. All of that is going to happen at my 3-day Captivate event. So I'm going to take about 4 minutes to share this with you. You're also going to see how I make offers right now and how I share bonuses with urgency. But I'm going to take about 3 or 4 minutes to share this with you. And if you know you've had one aha from me today, get your fingers ready to join me for this 3-day event. You are not going to want to miss it. So here's the thing that we all do that is the least elegant thing in the world is screen sharing, but bear with me. We'll be there in just a second. Here we go. All right, here we go. Check this out. Captivate the event. I hope you are ready to make more money. Can I get a hell yeah? In this attention-driven world, it's not enough to work hard. You have to get noticed. She gave me the inspiration to get out there and start speaking. I'm combining my decades of experience into a single virtual 3-day event that teaches you the key to being captivating. You have a natural charisma where people want to buy from you and be with you. She is brilliant. It's like a different level of looking at the world. This is about taking risks.
There's a real intuition to the way that she teaches. It's almost like she reads your mind.
Go out, share a story.
I'm grateful because it changed my life. This is a 3-day event, so you can build your platform and never look back. Make more money, can I get a hell yeah? You are here to have fun, can I get a hell yeah? Join us and captivate the event. This is about putting yourself out there.
Okay, so 3-day event. It's a virtual event. Virtual event. You don't have to travel anywhere to be there. It's April 30th, May 1st, and 2nd. Team, go ahead and drop the link because the 11 are going to go super fast today. This is our last day of the challenge. So this is your last chance to join us at the event for this price point, right? For this price point and for this opportunity, it's your last chance. So team is going to go ahead and drop the link. Virtual event, April 30th, May 1st, and 2nd. It's the 3-day premier speaker training event delivered to your home. If you recognize any of these faces, I have trained them on speaking. They are clients of mine. I want you to make 8 figures like Shanda Sucker. I want you to go from 0 to a $4 million business in under 3 years like David Bear. I want you to be like Alexis Caldecott and do multiple 6-figures events all in the same year this year. This can be the path for you if you join us at Captivate the event. I make big, bold claims. Let me tell you why. My clients go from $200 a month to 7 figures in a year. My clients go from 0 to multiple 6 figures in 18 months. I can make those bold claims because I can back them up. What I can also do is guarantee that you can have that same success, that same opportunity, but you can't do it if you don't join us for those 3 days. You're going to position yourself as the leader in your industry. You can't build a business if nobody knows about you. Half of you are still not in camera. I'm going to teach you to be captivating. I'm going to teach you to steal the show into every room you walk into. I'm going to teach you to use stages to become a powerful personal brand and stop building your business with a one conversation at a time. You're going to create your signature talk and practice your signature talk at this 3-day event. You're going to learn to make offers that people run to the back of the room. For the last 2 days when I have made this offer, it is sold out every single day, and I sold out the bonuses, so I had to create a new bonus for today. How many of you want that? You want people to run to grab your content, your events, your material, your products, your programs. I'm going to teach you how to do that. And you're going to build a business that actually scales. Finally get the results you want and deserve when you understand how to put leads on automation, sales on automation. And that's what we teach you to do with speaking at this event. And Gordon had a $100,000 quarter using these strategies I am sharing with you. And it's $97. Guys, that's a no-brainer. And here's what I've told you every single day. And I will tell you this again. If you come to day 1 of this event and you are not completely satisfied, tell my team and I'll give you your $97 back and you can keep every bonus, every gift, every freebie that I've given you, because the bonus that I'm sharing with you today, that's not even everything you get with Captivate the event. We have all kinds of special little bonuses and surprises, things that we send to your house. So $97, and the first 11 of you are going to get this bonus. Get ready for this, only for the first 11. So you have to type fast. We warmed up your fingers. You should be able to. So for the first 11 of you, first of all, I'll tell you Jean Kuhn. She went from $300 a month to $10,000 a month in 18 months. That was her trajectory from coming to this event. And you can have the same trajectory. For the first, oh, we said 12. Okay, I was saying 11. We said 12. So I guess we're going to honor 12. One of you got lucky right now. One of you got lucky. For the first 12 of you, oops, this is not the right. I am so sorry. I don't think the right one got into my, hold on. Let me stop share. Let me go to the team.
No, Suzanne, it's my fault. I have not put the new bonus in
Oh,
there.
that's fine. Can we show the slide? Do we have the slide?
I'm going to try to find it. Hang on one moment.
Okay, so let me tell you what the bonus is. So I did a Facebook post that generated $84,000. I walk you through step by step how I did that. We put it together as a little mini program. So this is a $1,000 value bonus. And I will tell you that we only have 5 of those bonuses left. 7 of you already jumped in. So if you are just now joining me, you're going to get the bonus of how I took a Facebook post, and with one Facebook post, in about 5 days, I generated $84,000. Give me a thumbs up if you'd like to take a Facebook post and generate $8,000, right? If you didn't do $84,000. How about if you could generate $800? Look, oh my God, look at It's behind me. I figured out how to do the fireworks again. So I am gifting that bonus only to 11 of you today. Only to 11 of you today. So the $97 includes the entire 3-day event. It is me teaching you, training you, walking you through step by step exactly how to take speaking and turn it into a revenue generating ATM machine for you. Everything you need, from the signature speech to the offers to all of those pieces. And we're gonna, oh my gosh, team is so great. We're gonna show you that bonus right now. So there are 4 of those bonuses left. So you need to jump in right now. Team, keep dropping the link. If you need to use PayPal, or if you need to use PayPal or Venmo, you can call us. You can call us. We're going to put the phone number and our email. If you're having any trouble signing up or you need to use PayPal or Venmo, the team is going to put the phone number and our email there, 866-670-4525, or you can email us at help@driveninc.com. So you are getting the entire 3-day event. It is a virtual event. You don't have to leave your home. Soup to nuts, everything you need to be a 7-figure speaker. And in addition to that, I think there's only 4 of these left, right? And ignore the 21 because that's from an old slide. We said that we were committed to 12 of those today. Bixby even snuck in an extra 1. I was going to say 11, but the $84,000 Facebook post affiliate room. So never before shared. We actually just gave a few of these away a week ago. It's the first time we've ever done it. You literally cannot buy this bonus. It's an over $1,000 value, but if you wanted to buy it, I wouldn't let you buy it. So I'm going to show you how to take my sequencing of my Facebook post that generated $84,000 and how you can do it for yourself, right? What time during the day is the 3-day event? We run from about 10:30 till 5:30, then we take a dinner break, and then we come back and we have an evening session. So 10:30 to 8:30, we are soup to nuts. We go hardcore, everybody, right? We are focused, we are driven, and you're going to walk out of this event. Thank you so much, Bixby. You're going to walk out of this event, and it is going to be the absolute best event you have ever attended. I am telling you, you saw the video. Nobody runs a virtual event like I do. You are not going to be bored. You are not going to go, oh, I'm sitting at Zoom. Oh, I don't want to sit at Zoom all day. None of those things are even going to cross your mind because you are going to have so much energy. You are going to have so much excitement. You are going to be on fire. The energy that I bring, I am going to pour into you, and it is going to teach you to be captivating, teach you to pull clients in. It's going to teach you to be an energy magnet. I have incredible special guests. I don't want to give it away, but I am about 85% of the show. So I am teaching and training and walking you through everything. I am about 85% of the show. And we have a couple of those bonuses left that I'm looking at. I think, whoop, team's updating me. We have 2 of those bonuses left. So if you have been on and this is your day 3 and you're not joining us for Captivate, the event, tell me what I did wrong. I'm being serious. Tell me what I did wrong, because I know you've had at least 5 ahas, at least 5 of the last 3 days. Would you say, Sarah? Sarah, put in there how many ahas you've had. If you've been with me for all 3 days, if you had to guess how many ahas you've had to do business different, to make it easier. Remember, I work from simple models. Most of you have been out in the marketing world trying to do these complicated marketing things. I have earned $65 million selling from the stage. Over the last decade, my clients have earned $500 million with a B, $500 million selling from stage. I am going to teach you to do exactly the same. So if Kathy's had at least 3 ahas in the time she spent with me, that means that you were walking out of that 3-day event with 30 ahas. And that 30 ahas, for every aha you have, you should be able to generate between $10,000 and $20,000. So you are going to have a path to generate multiple 6 and 7 figures at that event. So if you have not stepped in yet, team, drop the link. There are 2 bonuses left. I want them to go to you. If you have any problem registering or you need to use PayPal or Venmo, or if you want to talk to a coach, Susan Brady is standing by right now. She's a phenomenal coach. She's one of my lead coaches. If you're like, is this event for me? Oh, I have a question. Oh, I'm not sure. And you want to grab one of those last bonuses, we will make sure we hold it for you. But you got to pick up the phone and you got to call Kathy at 866-670-4525, 866-670-4525. Or email us at help@driveninc, or just use the link to be one of the last 2 to get that bonus. Okay, everybody, we have gone through 3 days. days, you know how to get a speaking gig, where you should be speaking. You have the general framework for what you should do in a speech. Of course, at the Captivate event, we're going to go super deep into that. And then you have how to make a free offer. And the free offer is really the most important of the offers. And of course, you can add a paid offer into that. You're going to follow the same framework for a paid offer, but I will actually be teaching you at the Captivate event. I won't waste my time pulling it up, but there's a graph that I follow of how to create your paid offers. We'll walk through all of that. I will talk you through all of that. Absolutely. So you have the nuts and bolts to go out and speak. And speaking is the fastest path to cash. It is the easiest way for you to grow your business. But you do have to use the steps to do it, because just going out and speaking without having to without making a proper offer, without knowing what your offer would be, without having the nuances of what goes into a speech, so people are captivated and they care and they want to do more with you. What I wanted to do over these 3 days, and I think I have fulfilled that based on how many of you are joining us for Captivate event, is I want to make you hungry for more with me. I want to give you great content. I want to give you things that you can go this afternoon and change, right? That you could do differently and get a result, a new result from. But I also want you to be hungry to spend 3 days with me, to go deeper, to get more content, to get more information, to get more specifics. That's what a great speech does. And that's what we're going to teach you to do. And that's what you got the nuggets to do over the last 3 days. So I am so super excited to spend 3 days with many of you at Captivate event. I'm going to ask a question of everybody in the room as we end our 3 days together. I'm going to ask that you're a little bit vulnerable. And I'm going to ask that you just put a me in the chat if you've been with us for 3 days, but you haven't decided to step into joining us at the event. And that's totally cool. Like, there's no judgment, there's no blame, there's no shame. You may be in a wedding, you may be the wedding, you may not be able to join. But if you've been with us for today, right, we still have 130 of you on, and you're not joining us at Captivate the event, just put me, and I'm going to share an assignment with you, right? Patricia, is there a replay for the 3 days? There's a replay for these 3 days in the Driven Entrepreneurs group, but there is not a replay for the 3 days of the Captivate event. You have to be there live because we actually create things in the moment. So yeah, some people have a schedule on conflicts and people are working things out. If you got content from this event, if you got content from this 3-day event, if you had an experience in this 3-day event where you were like, wow, I really learned something, and you haven't stepped into joining us yet for Captivate event, I'm going to ask that you call one of the coaches. Walk them through your conflict, walk them through your concern, walk them through your question. It is my gift to you. You will not be the same after you get off this call with a coach. Maybe they give you an idea, maybe they give you an inspiration, maybe they give you a nugget or a tidbit. So if you have not joined us yet, my request is that you call 866-670-4525. 866-670-4525. Team is putting that in there, and that is my gift to you, but it's also my request of you. If you've been on, you've stayed on this long until minute 12:54, and you have not yet joined us for the event, just have them walk you through some options that we may have that makes this doable for you. Can I get a thumbs up, even if you are joining us, if you agree that's a fair request after 3 days? I hope you have felt the love that I have shared. I hope you feel the love that I've poured into you, the content. I love speaking. I love clients. I love to see people get rich with speaking, because the type of people I attract, when you get rich, you use that money to do good in the world. You use that money for social justice, for education, for women's rights. You use it for the environment. You use it to change the world. And I'm super excited to support you in that and coach you in that. So I cannot wait to see you at Captivate the event. And if you haven't stepped in yet, my only request is call 866-670-4525. Big hugs, big hell yes. Go out and rock the rest of your week and go out and speak. See you in a month or so at Captivate. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Suzanne.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you.